All right, now, so in the last video, we went ahead and we validated the cart, and I fixed, the design problem with this paragraph right here. So if you look down here, I just added style width, and I added like, the width to be 250, and 40 pixels, something like that. So the design of the paragraph right now is fine. All right. So I want to continue working with the checkout, and of course, in order to check out right now, we need some kind of product right here to actually go ahead and do this. All right. So I want to go ahead to the home, back once again, and I want to add like some kind of product to the cart so we can have a price, so we can actually check out. All right. So I want to go to this, for example. All right. So there is the product. So add this to the cart. All right. So now it says item added to cart successfully. And if we click cart right here, all right. So as you can see, the total now is $20, which is fine. We can see the item, and here is simply our checkout button. All right. So I want to go ahead and I want to store, the total right here in a session, because I want to charge this later using PayPal. All right. So we need to store this. So in order to store this, we need to make this whole checkout button right here some kind of form so we can actually store it. All right, so let me go ahead and do this. So I'm just gonna go, here's simply the button right there. So I'm just gonna go right here for the form. And I'm gonna go something like form. Method right here, is post. All right, so action, it's going to be the action that we need for this is probably route, and we can just go check out or be here dot check out like that. All right, so now we can just close this. So I want to also set up some kind of input right here. Type equals let's see, text. Yeah, type equals text. I don't know what I'm doing right here. So we're gonna keep it text for now, and we're gonna hide it later. And the value is simply just the price that we want right here. All right, so there is the price, the total price right here. All right, so right after this, I want to also add some kind of name. So this will be price. All right, so for the button right here, I want to keep this a type of submit right there, and we can also keep the name submit. It doesn't even matter, but I like to keep the name submit. It's like some kind of convention for me. All right, so right after this, I want to close this whole form. Well, actually, we forgot something important about the form, which is the CSRF. All right, so I guess that the form now is over. So just save this, copy this whole route, because we need to add it right here in the routes. If we go to the web right here, we go down at the bottom, let's paste this in. Let's copy this, for example, and go right here and paste. Let's cut this, so this will be prepare dot checkout. We're just preparing the checkout right there. So the route right here is going to be a type of post, and we will go foods, and we will go prepare dash checkout. All right, something like that, and we will simply just go ahead and go right here, prepare checkout for this function, and we will save. So just copy this and go right there at the app, and let's go to HTTP. Let's go to controllers, foods controller right here, and let's go down at the bottom. Let's paste this in. All right, so let's copy this. Let's actually paste this in. So let's paste this prepare checkout function name. And we need to send the request, of course, since this is a form submission. And right here, we do not need any kind of ID. All right, and this is actually, it's going to be prepare checkout as a function, sorry, as a variable. And we're not going to go ahead and insert anything. Actually, it's just I need to go ahead and grab the request that I'm sending right here from the, I'm sending to the input or through the input. If we look down here, this, this input, all what I want to do from this whole thing is this value right here, all right, of the price. So, I want to go ahead right here, and I want to go, well, actually, I don't think that we even need this. So I'm just going to go price like that. And if we look right here, look at this part. I just Google how to put a value in a session in Laravel, and this came up right here. So it's a very simple code. You don't even need to Google this. You can just write the code, and follow me. It says, that this is like the syntax for this. So I'm just gonna copy this, paste it like that. All right. So what we're doing right here, we're gonna set the variable name right here for the price, and we're gonna set the value right here for it. All right, so the value right here is going to be the request that's coming from the input, and it's going to be the price. All right, so what we're doing right here, once again, we're grabbing the request that's coming from this input right here, which will allow us to access the value that's coming from the input with this name price right there. All right, so after we grab this value, we're going to go ahead and put it in some kind of session right here, and we're going to keep the name for this is actually price like that. All right, so yeah, I hope this makes sense. I actually never used like something like this before, to be honest with you. So after we go ahead and we're gonna grab the price right here, all what I'm gonna do right here, all I'm gonna say if price like that, we're gonna return, or actually not gonna return, we're gonna go copy this, for example, and we're gonna go to some kind of view. So we're gonna go to return. Well, actually, let me copy the session and let me try to use it up there in order for this to work. All right, so let me go down at the bottom. So if we got the price, we're gonna return view, and we're gonna go to foods. We're gonna go to let's see, checkout right here. All right, and we're gonna send in this right there. All right, so yeah, do we have time in order to work with this? Yeah, that's fine. All right, so let's save this whole thing. Let's copy this checkout, and let's go to foods. Let me go ahead and paste this in, checkout.blade.php like that. All right, so as you can see, now we are at this page. All I want to do right after this, I want to go ahead and grab the design for this checkout page. So if I just go to your design, you will find checkout.html like that. So just go down at the bottom, so there is, I guess this is the background section, the image background, or the background image section. So let's just go ahead and paste this in. All right, so I want to go right over here, and I want to grab the part that's allowing me to import the master template. All right, so let's just paste this in, and I want to go ahead right here and end this section like that. But that's not all, of course, because if you look at our design right here, if we try to access the checkout like that, all right, you're gonna see that the checkout is just a symbol form. If you're not familiar with any checkout, all right, it's just a symbol form to, about the username, email, all the information about the guy who is simply, buying our products. All right, so this is going to be the design. So I'm just going to go to the checkout and continue with this. So as you can see, service start right here, which is the start of this form, which will allow us to simply grab the information about this guy, so we can send him our products that he just bought. All right, and right after this here, you will see the footer, and of course the footer is already right there in the master template, so we're not going to do anything with it. So there is the part for the form, and as you can see right over here, as you can see, here we can see our own price right there. All right, and if we simply just click checkout right now, should actually go to the checkout page. All right, so we probably done something wrong. All right, session store does not exist. Session store does not exist. All right, so just give me a second. All right, so I think I found a solution. Actually, if we go right there and we simply try to use put instead of set, if we refresh this, all right, so as you can see, let's go back once again. I want to try this from scratch. All right, so as you can see, there is the price, and if I click checkout right there, all right, so it looks like that we're going to prepare dash checkout blah blah blah. All right, so I want to go ahead, instead of using return view right here, I want to use something else, which is simply just a return right here. All right, so let's just go ahead, return route instead of return view. I'm gonna go return redirect route, and I'm gonna go to this route right there. All right, it's foods.checkout. So we want to go ahead and we want to create this route right there. If we go to web right here, so I want to go ahead right here, I want to copy this, so this will be foods checkout like that. All right, and we're not going to send in any kind of ID. All right, so we're going to go ahead right away to check out right there, and the name for this will be let's see, let's go down there. The name for this will be foods.checkout. Check out like that. So just save this. All right, so sounds great. It's actually foods.checkout. All right, so let me copy all of it. Let's save. Let me copy this function and let me go down there. Let me go right after this. Let me paste this in. So I want to go and do a simple function for this. Paste. If we go ahead and go, this will be checkout like that. And if we go right here, return view, and we're gonna return this view right there. All right. All right, so that's all. Let's save this whole thing right there. Yeah, I need this semicolon. All right, so as you can see right here, I'm just gonna go back once again. Hopefully it works right now. Let's click checkout right there. All right, so nothing is happening, so I'm having a problem right here, so let me just check. All right, so I found the solution. So again, the main purpose right here is to actually go and view the form for the checkout. All right, so in order to do this, I want to go ahead right here and I want to get the value, all right, of the price. So in order to get it, I'm gonna go ahead right here and just go new price like that, and I'm gonna go session right here, and I'm gonna go get, and I'm gonna get the price right here, value. All right, so I'm just gonna go right over here, and I'm gonna go if the new price right here. If we have this, if this for example is greater than 0, let's go ahead and go to this route right over here. All right, so let's save this whole thing now. I want to go ahead and I want to refresh this. All right, so if the price is simply, as I said it, if the price right here is greater than 0, if we have a price, let's go ahead right here to this route right there. All right, so if we click checkout like that, all right, so as you can see, now we're gonna go to the checkout right over there. Here is our symbol form for the checkout, and it's all fine. I just want to go ahead and I want to this, I want to add the style for this. So if I just go to the cart, for example, I want to add the style right here that will allow us to remove this margin. So just go right there. Where exactly? Right there, and paste and save. So yeah, this will be everything for this video, and in the next one we're gonna actually check out using this form, so we can go to the to the PayPal page that will allow us to charge this customer.